Hey guys, how you guys doing? Cesar Santoro here, the Chef Cenero. So today I'm gonna let you guys in on some secrets on how to smoke some tuna. There's not a lot of videos on YouTube on how to smoke tuna, and I took it upon myself to go ahead and do a video for you guys. Now, recently I had a buddy of mine go down to San Diego area, and they went out to the coast and they got a bunch of tuna, and he was pretty courteous enough to bring me some back home. So anyhow, enough said, let's get to the chase. So right before the video I decided to start my own thing here, so that way I will have everything ready for you guys. Okay. So it's all frozen up right now, but there's some tuna in there, believe it or not. Some nice fillets in there, and even I think the collar's in there too. So this thing has been sitting in my fridge for about 16 hours now, and I like to go a little bit more on these guys. Now I've cooked and smoked a lot of salmon, and I'm pretty successful most of the time, if not most of the time, every time. So this is tuna, and it's been sleeping for about 17-18 hours now, and I usually do my own little brine or whatever you want to call it. I like to put I like spicy, so I like to do a lot of spiciness in there. Let me show you guys really quick what that shit looks like. A little closer here. Let's see the camera. So you can see that I like it spicy, so I want a lot of red chilies in there. The texture on the tuna is very, very beautiful. It's red. Tuna's supposed to be red. Unlike salmon, it's pink, orange, depending on which one you get. But anyhow, so like I said, this has been sitting in the fridge for about 16 hours now. I'm gonna let it sit for another probably 4 hours, believe it or not. I like it to suck up all the juices out of it, and to make it nice and ready for the smoker. Now, I'm gonna probably do another clip on the video here, and I'm gonna show you guys probably tomorrow, and hopefully this fish will be thawed out by then. Yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and video tomorrow again, and like I said, this is my first time videoing. I'm gonna start videoing some videos for you guys and how to do some exotic foods. I've been cooking for a long time. I mostly do barbecue. I like to mess around with a lot of things, and when it comes to foods, I like spices. I use all kinds of spices from all over the world. Like actually this in here, I think that there's your typical brine. A lot of people use with salmon is the brown sugar, the kosher salt, the pepper, crushed pepper or pepper, doesn't matter, and then that's just the fundamental, the basics. But you can go advanced on this stuff. This one in particular, this one here has brown sugar, kosher salt, a lot of pepper, red chilies, dry red chilies. This one I actually put one, it's a Mexican spice, and it's called chile de árbol, and that's a very spicy chile. I put some onion powder in there, some garlic salt, some seasoning salt. You can't go wrong with seasoning salt either, and other couple things in here too as well. And I like to do that because I like to just mess around with it. I don't do a lot. The first batch will do like this, but this is one of my brines that I like to do for the fish. If you like spicy, this is like one good brine. So yeah, I'm gonna show you really quick how it looks. These pieces are actually nice and ready to go. Now a lot of people like to, you know, put them in the fridge for about 8 hours. I like to do longer. I don't know why. I always like to do that. Look at that. It's beautiful. Let me show you really quick how it looks. You can tell the texture on it. Beautiful. I like to leave the skin in there too. This thing doesn't even smell like fish anymore. It's nice and clean. And the whole purpose of the brine is to pretty much, I like to think that, you know, anybody's going to tell you, well, is to kill the smell, you know, get the juices out of the fish. And, but, you know, what the brine does, I think, and of years of experience, it not only sucks the juices out, but it combines them with the brine, and it gives it the nice taste to the fish. It not only, you know, this used to be all this juicy stuff, used to be all this juice in there, used to be the you know, all the spices, which is powder. But right after 16 hours of sitting here, it's just all juices. So it's been marinated. It's just been sitting there and sucking all these juices. So anyhow, like I said, I'm gonna probably video again tomorrow, and hopefully you guys keep watching. It's all gonna be one video. So like I said, it's my first time videoing it, so bear with me. But my buddy brought me 3 of these guys, 3 fish, and then but I want to show you guys how to smoke some tuna. And there's a lot of videos about smoking, you know, other things, all kinds of meat, but tuna is one of the main, you know, many people don't want to risk it with tuna. They feel, a lot of people that I talk with, they're a little bit intimidated by the tuna, because tuna is more of a you know, sushi, steak, you know, it's not really smoked. You know, if you want to smoke things, you know, when people talk about smoking things, they refer to as, you know, some barbecue ribs, salmon, trout, other fish as well. Tuna is one of the least ones a lot of people don't do, just for the fact that the meat's a little bit different. It's not like the salmon. The salmon's always going to be consistent as far as the flavor, I think. The tuna is the one that gives people, you know, raises questions about how it's going to taste. But I know for a fact this is the brine right here to make this tuna taste like something else, something very magical. Okay. Alright guys, so I'm back again here. This is the next day videoing. So we're going to start laying down these guys down, ready for the smoker. I'm going to lay down this white toilet paper. Okay, paper towels. The whole point of paper towels is that way they don't make a mess. Okay. Alright, so the tuna has been sitting for probably about 20 hours, to be honest. Been sitting for a while, but you know, it won't hurt it. It's always better anyway. And with these guys, what you want to start doing is you want to start rinsing them off. Always rinse them off. Not a lot though, just a little bit. Yeah, so let me rinse them off and then we can go on. Alright guys, so I just rinsed these off. You can see the lighting, my lighting's not that perfect, but they're perfect. They're good stuff. Like I said, they've been sleeping for about 18-20 hours, probably maybe more now. No spiciness, spice still on there. Okay, so we're going to start by laying these. After you rinse them off, not too much, you're going to start laying them like this. Just laying nice, not too close, so smoke can go around them. And I like to cut them in just enough, the size, you know, not too big, not too small. I like them perfectly just like this.
Mm-hmm. So once you start doing that, okay, so once you do that, go ahead and wash your hands. One of the main things about this is always wash your hands when dealing with fish, pork, or chicken. So even though I rinsed them off, and even though they soaked up for about 24 hours, I'm still going to add a little bit more spices on it. So I'm going to add some of this, and then I like just some of this stuff, and the crushed red pepper, and then just a little layer. That's it, nothing big. All I need is pepper. That's it. Salt, whatever. I can get it from the ocean. Okay. Okay, once you do that, you're gonna have to lay down for about, let the wind hit it for about maybe an hour. You know, there's a layer on top of it, and you want that to stick. Okay?
All right, guys. So they're gonna sit here for about an hour. You still see they're shiny. Look at my flashlight. My flashlight might not justify it, but you can see how shiny they are still. That's a good thing. You want it to be shiny, but not too shiny. Texture on that fish. Nice and red. Tuna. So yeah, let it sit for an hour. I like to go sometimes for 2 hours. It's just, what it does is time and air. Let it, it gives it a nice layer. Which actually, when it comes to smoking, it will really help you out, and it will give it a perfect smoker.
Let it sit for an hour, get that nice layer on top of it, and that will help it to get it smoked better, and maintain its juices. And yeah, so let's go ahead and let it sit for an hour and create that nice layer on top, and then it'll be ready for the smoker. The smoker's gonna be over here. This is my big sheep smoker, and as you can see, I already started. I've been smoking for a while. These ones, you know what? Of years of smoking, I haven't really cleaned them a lot. The only things I clean is the racks, of course, but all the juices from the bottom, I believe it kind of gives it a nice taste for overall taste for all kinds of stuff in there. Okay, guys, well, we'll go to the next step in a little bit.
Hey guys, so this stuff has been sitting for about an hour. Looks pretty good to me. Ready to go. Now I just want to show you guys what kind of chips I use. I usually use alder chips from Smokehouse Products. And this stuff is pretty, just natural alder. It's probably one of the best if not the best, probably chips you can use as far as chips or anything. I also like to use the Kingsford Premium Blend, which is apple. It's a mixture of apple, hickory, and oak. I mean, anything you use pretty much is gonna work for this stuff. Smoking is smoking, so whatever. So over here we have my smoker, Big Chief, and you want to preheat these things because it just gets them nice and warm. And the nice thing about these Big Chiefs is that it comes with this little saucepan, and this is perfect, man. I mean, I don't know if you can see it or not, but this gets up pretty quick. It gets hot pretty quick too. This is probably one of the simplest and best way to smoke. I bought a couple of them, and I'll tell you one thing, out of all of them, the Big Chief is probably one of the best. So that thing right there gets nice and hot. So we're gonna start putting our things in there, our tuna, and that should do it.
And you probably noticed that everything's going at night. It's pretty dark out here. It's already night. I like to smoke at night because for a couple things, for reasons. This stuff probably the neighbors, the smoke, and it's cooler. In the daytime, you have to worry about the temperature. It gets hot. You got to play around with it. If it's 95 outside, you got to go off of that. And at night, it's pretty neutral. As long as it's not too cold. Even if it's too cold, it does what it does. And so let's go and put these. Let me put this one right here. That's ready to set. Let's get the other one. The other, bear with me. I'm gonna put the other rack right about here. Okay. Give me a hard time for some reason. Okay, so the two racks are in there. This is nice and hot. We're gonna start putting some chips on this saucepan right here, and yeah. And I'll get back to it.
Quick thing here, I like to, let me show you guys. On the saucepan, I like to put a little, some all the chips in there, and on top of this, put some baby chips. That's sawdust, more like sawdust. And I like to mix them up, Just me, nice and very good. And cover it up with some sawdust, and that's ready to go. You're gonna see right now. Let's put this baby in there.
Alright. Cover this baby. That's it. There's the smoker, ready to go. And once you do that, just slip this right here. Hold that open. And this goes inside. Like that. You can probably see how it looks. It's going to start burning a little bit. Takes about 10 minutes to start smoking. And that's it. I'm going to be smoking for another, probably, I'm going to smoke for about 8-10 hours. And yeah, I'll get back to you guys.
Hey guys, just want to let you guys see how this typically smokes, this Big Chief. I want you guys to see how good this thing is. Look at without even the light, you can tell. Probably without the light is better. But you can tell, look at that. It's just smoking. Oh yeah. So the Big Chief actually does what it's supposed to do, unlike other smokers. But this thing, man, this is a powerhouse. This is a smoke powerhouse. Smokehouse powerhouse. So just want to give you guys a little peek on how the stuff is smoked. And this is how every time you smoke this machine, this is how they should be smoking. Look at that. I mean, it's just covering the whole entire place. But look at that thing, just smoke. And one of those saucepans should last you for about an hour or two of just pure smoke. And then change it up again, put some new sawdust or chips every 2 hours, up to 3 times, 4 times. I like to do mine 2 times sometimes, 3 times, depending on the meat. I've done some turkeys. I've done some smoked turkeys, and I've done those probably I've done about 4 saucepans of chips in about 12 hours. And then I've done some salmon for about 3 saucepans for about 6 hours, 4 hours. So it all comes down to how you want it, how much smoke you want it.
But I just want to let you guys see this firsthand. How this stuff is smoked. Oh yeah. Look at that. All around. Oh yeah. I'm not sure the peek here. I know this is pretty quick. Just to let you guys see how this is smoked. I don't really want to open it, but just for the purpose of the video, we'll open this inside. Yeah. Look at, oh man, look at that. No, Jesus. Oh man. Alright, let's get that back.
Morning, guys. This stuff's been smoking for about over 10 hours, probably 12 hours now, and it looks fantastic. So have this one rack already set, already done. I'm gonna lay out here for just a couple minutes. Now I put the other one, I had 2 racks, and I put this one, I put the other one. So what I did, another one, I glazed it with a little bit of oil and pepper. And I like to do that because sometimes some other people like it with oil, you know, with a little bit more of a sweet blend, like oil, honey or molasses, some kind of sweet, you know. I've even heard of people putting some kind of candy glaze on them. So let me show you what I got over here. So I put it in the oven for a little bit. You can see the glaze on it. It's ready, you know, it's just gonna put that layer of honey glaze on top. I don't know if you can see it, but there's the honey right there. And I also put some pepper on it. So yeah, that's pretty much it, man. You know, the whole thing with the smoking, the idea of smoking, I think it's to not only give it a smoke taste, but also to with smoked foods, it lasts longer. That's how everybody used to do it back then. They used to smoke all kinds of animals, dry them out, made them into jerky. But smoking is just another way of just conserving your food. You can even can this stuff. I don't usually can my stuff because I just eat it as soon as it comes out. So that's all this right here will probably be eaten by the end of the day today. If it's not by me, it's by my friends or relatives. Alright guys, well thanks for watching. I'm gonna probably do another just a little mini video, a clip on this video, and a little bit of me cutting this up a little bit, but I'm gonna leave it out here for a couple minutes and then get the other rack from the oven and then go from there. Alright guys. Hey guys, back here. I'm gonna show you guys the final product overall. Now this top one has been glazed with honey and a little bit of pepper, and I put it in the oven for about an hour, and that's just a plain one without the honey and pepper. So I'm going to show you guys really quick. Let's see here. Set my camera. I'll just get a piece from this guy here. I'll show you guys how it looks. So this is it. And look at that. It's just perfect. Man. Tastes like jerky. No, this is perfect. So, like I said, man, this stuff was probably soaked. It was marinated for about 16 to 20 hours. I did a special spicy brine, and after that, I want to sit it outside for about an hour or two, get that nice layer on top. Now, I like to smoke at night when it's dark. It's cold out there, you know, it gives it a nice, perfect smoke. You're not messing around, you're not playing with the heat out there. So it's just perfect.
Let's see here. What else? I just want to make sure you guys get it right. And like I said, you know, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Like my videos. Any comments, any suggestions you guys might have, any advice. I don't really care. You know, I've been taking harsh criticism all my life. So, as far as everything in life, so I'm cool with it. I mean, if you guys didn't like my video, it's fine. I respect that. I respect everybody's opinion. But due to the fact that it's a video about smoking tuna, I hope you guys appreciate it. And I hope you guys enjoy it and do the same thing I did and enjoy your smoked tuna. God bless and take care. Again, this is Cesar Santoro, the Chef's Nero. And we'll probably do another video. Thank you.
Hey guys, so I just want to really quick show you how this stuff's supposed to look after sitting in the fridge for so many hours. Now, I purposely, I don't know if you can tell the difference or not, but there is a piece in there that looks a little bit different than all of them. And you can probably already guess which one it is. This guy right here. So I purposely put it in there. I put a little, like maybe 2 little pieces in the fridge, and I pulled them out in about 4 hours. So this is 4 hours sitting in the damn fridge. You don't want this. It's not even, it still has a lot of moisture in there. And it's just, it's not ideal for smoking. Now, let me show you what it looks like when it's really good. Look at that. That, my friends, is Class A, AAA, good salmon ready for the smoker. But I just want you to look at that. It's falling apart. I mean, it's good stuff. Don't let me run on. It's just not ideal for smoking. So I just want to let you guys show you that really quick, and then that way you guys know what to do. Let me show you in the light really quick. Look at all those pieces. It's like a batch right there. So look at that. That's what you want. Nice dark red, and that is an indication that you've sucked all the juices out, all the fishy juices out, all the stinky fish juices out, and all you want is that nice brined, and you can call it brine. I call it brine because that's what I do. Dry rub, whatever you want to call it. So that stuff sucked everything out. Look at that. Beautiful.